Brothers and sisters in Barbados, good evening. It's May the 2nd, 2025. It's now 18:51 or 6:51 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I live. The subject of this conversation is the lackluster men. And I want to talk about men across the Caribbean diaspora um, who are underperforming. Not underperforming only familially, but politically and socially, economically and educationally. There's a trend that started to appear in the Caribbean, and I happen to think that it's a trend for the better. Most recently in Trinidad and Tobago, joining Barbados, where at the helm of the political establishment in Trinidad and Tobago, all women. In the most recent election, the office of president and the leader of the opposition um, are all women in Trinidad and Tobago. Um, as it reflects on Barbados, as it turns back to Barbados, Mia Motley started to head Barbados in a direction that allowed women some political identity and independence. And from those short to Mia Motley, there's no mixing up at all who is in charge of government. The bespectacled one in Frondell Stewart um, didn't have gonans um, except gonans the size of Akis. Um, he didn't have mango-sized gonans to stand up to what was going on in Barbados's political establishment at the time. And subsequently, he was missing in action. I can't even say that he was in the pack. He was just desperately missing in action, and it reflected in the country. Currently, with the opposition leader, Mr. Thorne, I'm sorry to have to pick on him repeatedly, but yeah, he lacks substantial testicles as well, especially politically, as it relates to leading the country. He's a retreatist and a person who lacks in ideas and does not have a political identity and very little political IQ. So I would venture to say that, like what happened in Trinidad and Tobago with Stuart Young, when Mr. Thorne loses this general election, this by-election, I beg your pardon, he should demit his position. He is going nowhere in a hurry and finds himself in a lead, follow, or get the hell out of the way situation, which is where he's leading the country. Thorn, as a last name, is apropos to having a thorn in the side of the people of Barbados. So I nicknamed him Ralph Thorn in the Side Thorn. He is a thorn in the side to the people of Barbados and the people of the Democratic Labour Party, which is an ID-less political party on the fringe. If Ralph Thorne maintains any form of leadership, I would venture to say that that party will disappear from the lexicon of Barbadians, and we would be in trouble. So the best place for Ralph Thorne to be is convalescing into retirement, and that should do the country better. And we should get rid of the old political deadbeats as well, the Verla de Pizzas and the rest of them who offer nothing. They can't even win a parliamentary seat and lack the political methodology and the wherewithal to lead. So we need to rebrand the Democratic Labour Party and refurbish the party with people who at least can make a substantial contribution from a parliamentary standpoint. You're not going to do that with the likes of people like Pedro Shepherd, who is a political humbug, um, waiting for a piece of coal to drop into somebody's Christmas a bag. Bar humbug, Pedro Shepherd and the rest. So we need to have some serious people around who can address the issues. And Ronnie, um, he had some issues, but I think he was a really well-intentioned young man. Kemar Stewart is a young voice crying out in the wilderness to be heard, and yet these people are bypassed for the likes of some of these people. I heard a Dujon woman speak recently, and that woman, somebody must have funked her on another planet. Um, some planet that's not very close to us, a distant planet, because the Dujon lady was very clueless, um, very clueless. So, I mean, couple that with Ralph Thorne, Barbados, we really would be in trouble. I mean, I can't imagine, um, can't imagine. But we'll see. God bless. Take care of yourselves.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.